Hello, it's Joe Nicassio with the Employee Escape Plan with your gold nugget for the day. And the gold nugget today is you can get people's attention a bunch of ways, and the way we're going to talk about today is through rebellion. That's right. You can get people's attention, you can fascinate them with rebellion. How do you compete with bigger, more established brands? Guess what? Rebellion is a great way to get people's attention. You can go against the norm. There's a whole bunch of people out there that are saying, hey, I can teach you to be an entrepreneur. And there's a whole bunch of other people out there saying, I can teach you how to get a better job. I teach people how to transition from employee to entrepreneur. And I got this thing called the Employee Escape Plan. And I help people escape their soul-sucking jobs. And guess what? It's a rebellion. We're in the middle of an entrepreneur rebellion. And you can use rebellion to your favor too. As a matter of fact, I'm not liked by everybody. I got people that say, get away from my business. I don't want people to know how to escape their job. I want to keep them employed. You know how hard it is to find good people? But let me tell you a secret. Those same people that say stay away from my business, those same employers, guess what? Their employees come up to me secretly and say, can I get your business card? I need to talk to you. I hate this job. I need to escape. I should have escaped a long time ago. Your employer, guess what? Your employer, if you say, hey, I'm going to go out and start my own business, you know what they're going to say? They're going to say, you're going to go out and fail. They want to discourage you from success because they want to keep you working in their business. I used to work for a company called Eastman Kodak. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and name names. Yeah, that's one of the things that we do in Rebellion is we name names. When I worked for Eastman Kodak, they would charge $400 for me to walk through the door to repair their computers and microfilmers and photocopiers. Guess what? They would charge $400 for me to walk through the door, and then they charge another $380 an hour for me to work on that equipment. You know what they were paying me? They were paying me $14 an hour. And I was a really good performer. And guess what? When pay raise time came around, they would be like really reluctant to give me a 10-cent per hour raise. You know why? Because look, they have a vested interest in keeping my wages down, because when they keep my wages down, they make more profits. Change the game with innovation. You know what? Rebellion is about innovating. It's about being independent. It's about being creative. It's about having an irreverence for the status quo. You can invent and create new solutions. You can tweak traditions. Look, I'm on a mission. I'm on a rebellion. We have a society of people that learn, go to school, get an education, get a job. Guess what? That sucks. Let's stop that. Let's change that. I'm on a mission to teach people to be self-reliant instead of employer-reliant. And the way I do that is through rebellion. Your action item is how can you take what you do and take a stand for something that you believe in that goes against the grain? Going with the grain isn't necessarily the best way to win. As a matter of fact, it's one of the best ways to lose. So your job is to ask yourself, how can I create a little bit of a rebellion? How can I get people's attention by challenging the status quo? How can I get people's attention by taking a stand for what's right instead of going with what everybody else says you should do? Make a note, put it into action, test some things out. Because you know what? You can change the world, and the way you do that is through a rebellion. You don't change the world by going with the flow. You change the world by taking a stand and making a difference. We're not in this world to dip our toes in the water. We're in this world to make waves. This is Joe Nicassio, Employee Escape Plan, and that's your gold nugget for the day.